the reason we used to go to strip clubs was A, there was beautiful women there that you weren't picking up. And B, when a mark came over, you could say to him, "Hey, dude, you're in a room full of fucking beautiful naked women and you want to talk to us? Like, or are you just here for the $9 beers? Like, go shoot, shoot, shoot." And like, nobody would ever look at you and go, they'd be like, "Oh, yeah, that probably comes across really freaky, doesn't it?" Like, yeah, dude, like, we're all supposed to be, come on, we're dudes.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
It was a built-in force field.
Yeah. And I remember one time, me and Tigger got called into the office. Principal McMahon told me and the Taker that he didn't want to see us or hear of us being in any strip clubs.
Really?
Yeah, he said it wasn't a good image for Mark and I because we're both baby faces at the time.
Was this as he was writing out a $12 million check, or that was probably before?
No, this is this is I don't know, and I
bad look for you guys to be in a strip club from Vince McMahon.
None of my business.
Right.
I didn't write one. So we go in. I want to think the next town that we go to is like Winnipeg, and there's a hotel that we used to stay at that had a strip joint hooked to it.
Wow, that's convenient.
Yeah. So I say, "Fuck this, man! I'm gonna go down to the strip joint." So I go downstairs, go to the strip joint, and I'm looking at strip joints are always at like, just like vampire dark where even if you come out of like out of the dark, you're still got to adjust to the strip club lighting,
Yeah.
So I sit against the wall, and I'm sitting there looking around. And all of a sudden, I just look straight across from me in the room. See this long fucking hair. See a bandana. I look over, and if I could just see Taker, like we're not gonna sit with each other. We're just like, "Oh, so you didn't listen either."
Right. Just acknowledge that you're both on the same page still.
Like, fuck that, right, man? Like, yeah. Like, come on. That was like when they told Sean that Scott couldn't ride with us because they were working the matches together. And Sean just, from 0 to 100 went to, "Motherfucker, you got me on the road 300 days a year. And you're going to tell me who I can spend my time with? I'm going to travel with hello, I want to travel." And Vince just kind of went like, "Whoa." I didn't realize it was that. Like, okay. If it's that much of a deal to you three, geez, do what you want to do.
So Vince relented on that, even though they were working a program together, and let them ride together?
The match was so good. Like, what are they going to do,
Yeah, because don't you think that there should be some mystique left? I know they were your friends, but don't you think there's some validity in saying, guys, for the next couple of months, can you just hang out in the hotel room?
It was the master plan was to blow it all up with the curtain call anyway, so. Because that's all we,
It was in the works for months.
I knew the shit was a work when I was 10.
Not that anyone doesn't know it's a work,
Exactly.
but you've got to go through some of the motions. No, but no. All right.
I think you guys, yeah. Don't have a boom mic when you're doing the shot. So I say, "Oh, boom mic, fuck, I'm watching a movie."
Right.
"Oh, he hit him 45 times in the face. There's no blood."
Mm.
That's what you're selling. You're selling the disbelief that these two guys are going out there and trying to beat each other's ass. You can tell when you have the people. When you have a hot angle and you have the people and your work's stiff, you can say what the fuck you want to about Bill Goldberg, but when he was on his streak and he went out there and he was intense, those people sat up. Because they knew because they'd already been programmed, this ain't gonna go long. It was like Tyson. It's like that
Yeah.
it's like that when Tyson got out of jail, that white boy he fought.
Peter McNeely.
with the
Yeah.
fucking I just watched that the other night. I'm thinking like, you talking about fucking lamb to slaughter, man? Like, wow. No, but I mean, it's just I think that's the whole thing. Like you want that you want to disbelieve. Like when Edge got after Dominique last night, his first 2 or 3 blows, like it sucked me in.
No, I
Like, you
get
know,
that, but is it okay then for the fan that watched the match to see them leaving the card together?
well, it wasn't like you didn't have access to us. If we'd left together, like the guy would lay in the back seat, we'd pop up out of the building through a tunnel and be on the road. It wasn't like we were stopping and fucking glad handing.
So
I
you
mean,
did okay. So
yeah,
you did manage to hide it.
yeah, we preserved it, but at the same, I mean, I've seen guys before where the fucking heels drive off, and number one, like we had no cell phones, so if you had cell phones, you could say, "Hey, let's go up the road 8 miles, and I'm looking right now. There's a Shell station. I'll get a beer there, and we'll switch cars with guys."
Right.
We could do that.
Right.
So plus everybody fucking hated us. Nobody wanted to drive with us anyway. So what the fuck does it matter?
Oh, you mean the other workers?
Yeah, I fucking hated the Kliq. That's the last thing you want to do is fucking drive with us. Yeah, let's one of these fucking pricks sit in the fucking car with us.
Why? I understand, you could right or wrong, why Vince said that, but why did Vince not want you in a strip club?
That's when we were no longer in competition with Ted Turner's wrestling. We were in competition with Disney.
So to sanitize the image, you mean?
I don't fucking know.
It's just another weird request for an athlete. Don't go to a. I can't see the New York Giants or
Yeah, can't smoke,
Phoenix Suns.
can't smoke pot, can't do this, can't do that, and you can't look at pussy.
Yeah,
Enjoy
that's a
your
weird one.
life.
Well, one was
Oh,
illegal, and that was.
while you're at it, I'm going to pay you fucking shit. And
You had your 10-night guarantee with.
yeah, $1,500 was a long way, and
Yeah. And they had some cold
I'll tell you
cuts.
what, that'll buy you fucking 4 square pizzas.
Interesting though.
Back in 49.
Interesting perspective you have because you were there in the lean years, and then when things got crazy, so you did your TV tapings with cold cuts and bread.
And not only did we did I work during the fucking lean years, I was a pretty intricate part of making sure that everybody got paid and there were good years.
Yeah.
I mean, Scott and I left to get guaranteed money.
Yeah.
Was a game changer.
Well, that's what I said. You bridged that gap. You were there for the lean years, and then you moved.
Well, I didn't bridge it, man. I built it.
There you go. There's a shirt.
Built this city.
Merch.
Built this city on fucking rock and roll.
Let me tell you.
I'll tell you what. What would have happened? 1996. Scott Hall asked, "Hey, would you like to fucking make a move? Maybe bring your partner over, do this NWO thing?" Scott looks at him. Fucking tired. Just fucking tired.
If